Newcap News with Lauren Poland.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. Carrie, quite the Bobcats game last night. It was a nail-biter. I know we don't want to give too much away.
Yes, it was super exciting, and about half the station was there last night, so lots of fun.
And we'll find out more later in the show. And Elise, what's it looking like out there?
Well, right now, lots of clouds. It's not as beautiful as the day that we had yesterday with that sunshine. But right now in Lloydminster, we're sitting at a high of -6 with a high humidity of 86%. Winds have picked up from earlier today to 22 kilometers per hour. Our wind chill is at -13, and normals for today are a high of -9 and a low of -18. In the Lakeland region right now, we're at -4 and partly cloudy. In the Battlefords, they're seeing some more cloud coverage and -4 degrees as well. I'll have more information on your forecast coming up in a few minutes.
The RCMP is reaching out to the public to find 3 wanted sex offenders. Police have issued a warrant for 35-year-old Alan George Quintal. He's believed to be living in the Meadow Lake area. Quintal has been convicted of sexual interference. Meantime, police are also on the lookout for 34-year-old Lyle Ashley Nadawason. He's convicted of sexual assault. Police believe he's living in Fisher Lake, Wadena, or Regina. And 29-year-old Andrew Glenn Fulstrom also has a warrant out for his arrest. Fulstrom was convicted of sexual assault. Police believe he's living in Meadow Lake or the Green Lake area. If you know the whereabouts of any of these 3 men, you are urged to contact the RCMP or Crime Stoppers. Talented Border City youth are showcasing their stuff at Holy Rosary High School, and Newcap News has a backstage pass.
It's been a busy few months for these dedicated performers. Over 200 kids have worked tirelessly to put together their annual Christmas show.
We're here from 7 in the morning until 9 o'clock at night, so per week at least 30 extra hours.
Graf is one of those dedicated individuals. He's in 29 out of 47 numbers, playing harmonica, singing, and doing a little swing. It's the end of an era for Kylea Anderson. A high school senior, this will be her last show.
I'm definitely going to be a crying mess on Sunday when we have to end and strike the set and everything.
And the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Kylea's proud mother has watched her daughter perform since grade 5.
It's the last year. Don't you make me cry.
Musical director Pat Hankey says it's kids like this who give us hope for the future.
Sometimes teenagers get such a bad rap, and here you see the real teenagers.
Even the performers have learned a thing or two.
You don't usually get to listen to a lot of music from the 30s, 40s, and 50s eras, so this is a great opportunity to hear some of that, and I've realized that I like a lot of that music too.
And even the crowd got a chance to join in on the fun. As for Graf, he says all the extra effort has definitely paid off.
Oh, it's so worth it. This crowd and the show is completely worth it.
Christmas festivities continue in the border city. Today, the Barr Colony Center welcomed hundreds of visitors for its annual Christmas Fantasy. Emmett Murphy has more on the old-fashioned family event.
Big smile for me.
It was a smorgasbord of Christmas fun and tradition. The Barr Colony Center invited the community to share in their holiday spirit.
It's been exciting. It's been full, packed with people. A lot of people are really excited to come in and see Santa. They've been enjoying the kids shop. They've been enjoying the sleigh rides. It's been a really fantastic day so far.
Families enjoyed Christmas stories, face painting, rope making, hot chocolate, and arts and crafts. The surprisingly warm weather meant that there was no sleigh ride this year. Those who came out weren't disappointed though. Regular driver Dave Stewart showed up with a beautiful horse-drawn wagon instead.
This is a great day. All folks come here and haul Santa or represent Santa and Christmas, and we're just having a good time with all the kids.
Ted Haas volunteered his services again this year, telling stories to the excited young children.
I love you and thank you for my home.
He says it's a great feeling to give the area kids something for Christmas. Speaking with the young ones also helps conjure up some of his favorite childhood memories with his father.
Would shoot a cork gun at the balls and break them off the tree. It was the greatest fun.
Emmett Murphy, Newcap News.
Carrie joins us on the desk now with a first look at sports, and the Bobcats kicked off a doubleheader against the Oil Barons last night.
Yeah, it was quite the game. The arena was packed, and I'm really glad I got the chance to go. It was an intense atmosphere at the Civic Center Arena last night. The Lloydminster Bobcats and the Fort McMurray Oil Barons had their much-anticipated face-off. These teams are two of the hottest in the AJHL, both sitting within the top 5. The Oil Barons haven't lost in regulation since October 29th. There was so much action in this game. We are going to pick it up in the third period. Oil Barons up 3-2. Bobcats cough it up in their corner, cross pass to Justin Rose, and he makes it 4-2 Oil Barons. A lot of roughness in this game, followed by a lot of penalties. You are about to see one of them. Bobcats D-man Josh Atkinson shoves Oil Barons rookie Will Tomchuk into the boards head first here. And a scuffle ensues, but the refs are right on it. This play is reviewed, and with a player from each team thrown out and more in the penalty box, the play continues. Kyle Bowen capitalizes on the Bobcats power play and makes it 3-4. It's the Oil Barons' turn to cough up the puck now. Lyndon Lewis ties it up for the Bobcats with less than 2 minutes left. And they are going into overtime.
This was a night of special teams. We gave up 2 power play goals, shorthanded goal. Take those away right there, it's a different ballgame. Got to work on our penalty kill, which has been really strong. Not today. It wasn't strong, and a couple of our key players are out of our lineup. Kyle's one of our key players. They took it to us physically. We didn't give them a lot of shots, but the opportunities were ridiculous that we gave them.
I think we should just play a full 60 minutes. Be more consistent. I think that's our biggest downfall right now, is kind of lack consistency. But tomorrow it's a new day, so it'll be a lot better.
The Bobcats had a whopping 38 shots on goal, giving Oil Barons goalie Brody Hoffman quite the workout, while the Oil Barons had 16. Bobcats goalie Tyler Briggs played the full game, his 14th of the season. The Bobcats will get their chance to even things up with the Oil Barons tonight. Everybody get on out and cheer on our Bobcats. The puck drops at 7:30 at the Civic Center. The Bonnyville Pontiacs beat the Grand Prairie Storm last night, 5-2. 36 shots on goal for the Storm, 3 more than the Ponts, but they just couldn't get the puck in. Also, a lot of penalties and a couple game misconducts in this matchup. We'll see what happens tonight because, like the Bobcats and Oil Barons, the Ponts are playing the Storm back-to-back, taking them on again tonight on home ice. On to Junior B now. The Lloydminster Bandits are in Saddle Lake taking on the Warriors. The Bandits are coming off a big win against Wainwright, beating them 9-4 on the road. And in midget hockey, the Lloydminster Baker Hughes Bobcats are in Calgary to play the Royals tonight. The Bobcats are only 1 point behind the Royals with 8. And while the Royals lost their last game against the Medicine Hat Tigers 4-3, the Bobcats won their last against the SSAC BP Athletics 5-2. Should be a good game. That's all the time I have now for sports. Stay tuned for weather after the break.